Man, we been prepared for this shit. Like, we've been working on this shit for the past 2 years. So, my boy on the way. No worries. I'm saying? We got, how many lawyers we got? A lot.
Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, how's everybody doing out there? So that was one of 21 Savage's closest homies, no plug. Been riding with 21 Savage for a long time now. That's the only visual update I got for you. The other ones I'm going to have to read to you guys. So let's start with one of 21 Savage's managers, Mega Meezy. He said, I just got off the phone with Savage. He is in lockdown for 23 hours of the day. No TV or any communication besides our 10-minute phone calls. Everything I've told him that has been happening made him happy and makes this time fly by. He thanks y'all for the support. Now I want to go on to read a statement. This is a pretty detailed statement from 21 Savage's lawyer. One of his lawyers, at least. It's going to probably take a few lawyers on 21 Savage's behalf. His lawyer said, ICE detained Shaya Ben Abraham Joseph, the well-known Atlanta-based recording artist and songwriter, also known as 21 Savage, based upon incorrect information about prior criminal charges, and now refusing to release him on a bond of any amount, despite the fact that he has a pending visa application as the victim of crime, and that he has relief from removal available to him. Mr. Abraham Joseph has never hid his immigration status from the U.S. government. The Department of Homeland Security has known his address and his history since he's filed for the U.S. visa in 2017, yet they took no action against him until this past weekend. ICE can only continue to detain individuals who are a threat to the community or a flight risk to not show up at their hearings. Obviously, our client is not a flight risk, as he is widely recognizable and a prominent member of the music industry. Likewise, Mr. Abraham Joseph is clearly not a danger to the community, and in fact, his contributions to local communities and schools that he grew up in are examples of the type of immigrant we want in America. ICE has not charged Mr. Abraham Joseph with any crime. As a minor, his family overstayed their work visas, and he, like almost 2 million other children, was left without legal status through no fault of his own. There is a civil law violation, and the continued detention of Mr. Abraham Joseph serves no other purpose than to unnecessarily punish him and try to intimidate him into giving up his right to a fight to remain in the United States. He rose above the difficult circumstances of his youth to achieve success and make contributions to our society that rival any of those by a natural-born citizen. Mr. Abraham Joseph has U.S. citizen children that he supports and is eligible for relief from deportation. We and he will fight for his release, for his family, and his right to remain in our country. No one would expect less from him. Again, that was from 21 Savage's lawyer that gave that statement on his behalf. Now, I will say this. To me, this country is based on money. That's the only thing America cares about at the end of the day. Business, which means money. That's all they care about. Here's my opinion, because I said something the other day that I want to clean up real quick. I think I said something along the lines of, if 21 Savage got a felony for a drug charge, that's tough. It's going to be a tough fight. Now, of course, I want homie back with his family. Of course, y'all know that. But I said it's going to be a tough fight because they're going to look at, they don't care if he's a rapper or not. They look at him as anyone else. They see drug charge, felony, wasn't here on a visa, a legal visa at the time. Let's get him the hell out this country, right? Here's the most American thing to do. And I believe this should happen. If this is a money game with ICE and whoever else, the higher-ups with the government, whoever, if this is a money game, if you're looking to get money out of 21 Savage, if his lawyer is correct and he did have a pending visa, like he applied for the correct paperwork and it was just pending, man, just do what it takes. Make sure his money is clean, right? Because like this is the difference between 21 Savage and somebody else who's trying to run a cartel or whatever in our country, right? They couldn't be able to provide clean money. They couldn't be able to provide statements, shows, whatever the financial means are. They couldn't be able to produce that because all their money would be dirty. 21 Savage, him and his team, his accountants, his lawyers, all they can do everything that the government needs to say, look, I am not in the streets. I am not producing dirty money. I don't sell drugs. I don't have anything to do with that street life. All my money here are my documentations. This is what I get paid per show. This is what I make a year. This is my annual income, everything. My taxes that I'm paying. They can provide all that. Come on, ICE. If it's a money ploy, just say a number and get them out of jail. I think that's the fairest thing to do. If y'all say y'all want money, man, shit, make an offer. And let 21 Savage come up with that money. As long as dude get home to his wife and kids, I'm sure he don't give a damn about a money amount right now. He definitely don't want to go over to the United Kingdom and face the charges he's going to face over there and then face the difficulties of getting back in the States, right? Man, if it's about money, if y'all want to make a statement and y'all just want to make sure he ain't, still involved in any cartels because y'all look at him as just another guy, y'all don't consider he's an artist that's been doing great in this community, shit, go through his bank statements, make sure his money clean, and shit, say an amount. That's the most American thing to do, in my opinion. If y'all want him to pay his way in this country, shit, I'm sure 21 Savage wouldn't mind doing that. By the way, his manager saying that he's in a 23-hour lockdown right now. Obviously, I don't want to hear that. But, I mean, again, when you're detained, you ain't getting no rights. That's what it is. Like, he ain't getting no rights. And it's disgusting that he only gets 10 minutes a day to have some sort of a freedom, according to his manager. Hopefully, 21 can come home as soon as possible, man. We're going to continue to uplift the brother. And hopefully, he gets home and battles through the situation. What's up, ICE? Y'all saying them out. The rap community, y'all already seen my video with P from QC. They'll come up with the money for it. We're talking tens of millions of dollars. I'm sure, man, as much money 21 Savage bringing in and he owns his own masters, they'll figure out the amount. If y'all based on money, which y'all do everything else, y'all see this dude ain't doing nothing wrong, ain't involved in no cartels, go track his phone, go do whatever y'all need to do. Man, let that nigga go, bruh. Let him go. Let him go home. I thank y'all so much for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. Again, I gave y'all an update from No Plug in the video. His manager, who's been the only guy in contact with 21 Savage, according to him, and then a statement from his lawyer. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. Gotta get 21 Savage home, man. And I know technically it probably is breaking some rules. I don't care, bro. The dude's doing great in the community. Everybody can't say they giving away 2,500 backpacks to kids. I'm sorry. Life ain't fair. And 21 Savage is going above and beyond to prove that he deserves to be here. Let him in. I'm out. Listen, man, my goal is to take the education that I learned in college and give it to other people. Let's not just get selfish with the knowledge that you might have attained. So my goal is to use my platform to give back, not just financially, but to instill knowledge into my people. We got a lot of talented young brothers out there. Some of them play video games, and shoot, they really good at these video games. I'm not. But I'm finna get to this bag with NBA 2K and these Madden games and all this Twitch money that's going around and YouTube money that's going around. We're going to get to it, bro. And I want to teach other people how to get to it as well. So here's what I'm doing. On my Ferro Reacts YouTube, I have another YouTube account, FERROREACTS. On that YouTube account, I'm starting this NBA 2K series. I think I'm going to start that bad boy up this Friday or Saturday. I want you to be tuned in. So if you subscribe to that YouTube, you get all that quality content first, not to mention all the sports updates I'm giving you right now. But go ahead and rock out with your boy. Y'all about to see me do some spectacular things, and I would love to have you a part of it with a simple subscribe. It goes a long way. Thank you.